welcome back to the Scipii, taking over the gnome world, particularly the Roman gnome world this episode. The observant man among you will note that this isn't the exact setup as when the last video ended. I actually lost a turn due to technical error on my part. You've not missed much. I've set the taxes to make sure nobody's revolting, but nobody's happy either. This army in Spain has a whole bunch of early legionary cohorts and should be able to hold its own. In almost all situations, I should imagine. The catapult in Messana was built and was taken up to Rome. That's ready to now march on Rome. Croton and Tarentum have got armies outside waiting. I put an army in a ship, and a couple of ships there, who are going to make their way at a leisurely pace to Greece. And I figured out in the interim period that in order to knock down stone walls with a ballista, you need 2 sets of ballistas, unless you want to resolve. So that's going to be what's happening in a lot of cases. Well, lots of cases. Because I want to have quite a few battles to make this exciting, because this is going to be a Roman civil war. And to add to the excitement, I think it's only right that we have a countdown clock to the end of the Republic. So can we get a countdown clock up, please? Excellent. I don't know why I'm saying please, because I'm going to edit that in as I'm talking to myself. But it gives the impression that there's somebody else doing it, you see. It's a trick of the trade. When I look at the Senate relations, they still want me to go to Seleucia. Well, that's not going to happen. They've not started threatening me yet. After a while, they start saying, do this mission, or else we'll fine you, or, we'll reveal a secret. And if it gets low enough, apparently they have a mission where you have to kill your own faction leader. I've never had that mission. Apparently if you refuse, you go to war with the Republic. Anyway, they don't like me. Senators turn away from you in the street and bar their doors to you. They are happy enough slandering you in public, casting doubts on your parentage, your personal habits and your children's true paternity. Well, let's see about that then. Fleet ready. Everything's about ready, so here we are. There's 1 unit of garrison in Rome, followed by 2 whole armies that are just sat up there looking pretty, I guess. Now, Luca the engineer. I didn't realise that because he's such a good engineer, he apparently gets +2 command when assaulting walls. You're currently allied with this faction, blah 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 blah. Not anymore, or not? Oof. Let's have a quick look at that. Settlement under siege, sir. Outlawed by the Senate. The Senate of Rome, acting in the best interests of Rome and its noble citizens, I'm sure, have declared your faction to be outlaws and no longer worthy of the name Roman. You are now an enemy of all Romans and denied all aid, comfort, and defence in Roman lands. The Senate also send you the curses of the gods. Well, Alliance in tatters. I'm at war with the Brutii. I'm also at war with the Julii, but they didn't deem it necessary to tell me that. I mean, why would they? So here we go. Let's march on Rome. He has Marcus Maxentius, who's rather good, really. He's faction leader of the Senate, and he's a good commander. He's got a bodyguard, gladiator, tribute, the plebs, master smith, pet lion, quartermaster, drill master, siege engineer. Well, that'll be useful. And he was an ex-censor, ex-praetor, and ex-consul. So more proof that, the Senate was just jobs for the boys, really. Oh, leader of the Senate, just give himself all the titles. Why doesn't he? Not bitter or anything. Ugh. Didn't see Lucius the engineer getting anything. What his name is? Luca, not Lucius. And if he's going to be a tough nut to crack, especially since there's 115 bodyguards, 112 bodyguards for a single man. Seems a bit excessive. It's going to be a shoo-in, but it's going to be a case of how many troops do I lose while doing it, because 113 bodyguards, general's bodyguards, charging at your men causes a bit of damage. Also wondering if I've got enough stones mergers to knock down the walls, because they're pretty epic stone walls. Good for you. Too much information, really. So let's have a quick view. Here it is, the Eternal City, Rome itself. There's the Colosseum. There's a big town city square, apparently. I don't remember that big in the history books. Here's the Imperial Palace. Ooh. Rather phenomenal. It looks like there should be a swimming pool there, but I don't know. Maybe that's just the Philistine in me coming out. That's all you need to know. We're going to take down this wall here, and then we're going to walk up here and meet the General's bodyguard head on. Because the road network is atrocious. I mean, what I would like to do is get my cavalry, send them right round, and attack from behind. But it just looks like too much of a bother. Amazing. Anyway, this is going to take quite a while, so... It'll take even longer now because I forgot to deploy my troops. I'm going to run out of time. It's been really embarrassing if I run out of time because I forgot to deploy my troops. Let's move that lot over there. I was too busy looking at Rome, you see. It's not every day you get to conquer the capital of the Roman Empire. Right, off you go. Where are you going? You can attack that wall as well. Looks fairly solid. Doesn't look so solid now though. Can I get a report on the wall's progress? 28%. Very good. Right, you can disappear again now. Before you get hit by a ballista. So we've got the ballistas firing on it. I don't know if flaming arrows actually increases the attack value. It's more to do with morale, and also it decreases accuracy. What I don't really want is any sort of giant balls of Mollager to miss. It's halfway through the allotted ammo now. If I've got enough left over, I can start firing at towers, which is useful and doesn't take up that much in the way of ammo, but it doesn't open up a hole in the wall. Very good. Oh, that looks like it's almost done. There we go.
The gods have smiled on us today. The walls are broken. Our troops should be ordered forward.
Really? Thanks for that nugget of wisdom there. Don't know how I managed to conquer most of the Roman Empire without you. Right, best foot forward. I ought to send in my urban cohorts to about there. No, stick them there. Everybody fires at will. Try not to get hit by any arrow fire on the way. It's going to have to be a case of lumping in as many troops as we can as well. It's not glamorous and it's not, strategically wonderful, but probably the best we can do. Unless it sends 3 units of legionary cavalry. On a rather convoluted route up there, around there, down there, and they can park up around there. Damage 90%, which means it can still fire on us. I need that ballista to do its work. Oh, can you hear the arrow fire? Sounds pretty ineffective. Oh, it's killed 2 units so far. Oh, it's damaged an urban cohort, but it's... Yeah, that'll teach him. The screams of the unseen tower sentries. It's a route. It's definitely a route. Not one that I might have taken. I don't know, as long as I don't lose too many of them to arrow fire. I mean, legionary cavalry, I've got quite a bit of armour. Some more legionary cohorts. Good. But the plan is, they're going to march up, hold the line with the 113 Jew. Well, you march up there. Oh, you do all fit in that plaza. And then when the time comes, smash into the back of them, and hopefully we won't lose 700 troops, which I think, yes, which is the auto-resolve estimate. Sorry to say I've actually done this battle before, but something went wrong. I think something went wrong. It didn't record. So I did it again. I also did this wonderful bit about talking about the fall of the Republic and how it was ultimately inevitable because of the problems with the Roman constitution. However, the Republic did last for 700 years, so credit to good solid Roman virtue there, I think. Problem with the Roman constitution is that it gave politicians armies. Politicians with generals were also armies. They're incredibly ambitious. The society was all geared towards ambition for both you and your family. You've got to keep up with your illustrious ancestors. Yeah, there was the military and politics were so interlinked, and the sort of death knell in it would be the Marian reforms, which took away the one sort of thing that held it back, which was the idea that to join the military you had to have land in the first place, so you had to have a stake in society. You went into the army without any land and got land at the end of it. Plus, rewards and, booty and treasure and whatever else. So you went into the army, and depending on how good your general was, you got rewards. So the link between the state and the troop was replaced by between the state and the generals. So you had those generals that were also politicians, had armies that were loyal to them, could do all sorts of wonderful things. Like invading Rome. Sulla was the first to do it. Then Gaius Marius did it for a time. Hold on a second. I'm too busy trying to explain the fall of the Republic. So there's 3 urban cohorts. There was a revolt in Asia Minor by Mithridates of Pontus. A very lucrative campaign, and Sulla won it fair and square to go there, win lots of treasure for both himself and his troops, which makes him more powerful, influential, and very ambitious Roman. That's the kind of thing he wanted. But he left to go and fight the campaign. Gaius Marius and his ally Cinna blocked it through the control of the consulship or something like that. Sulla wasn't very happy about this, turned round, went back to Rome, invaded the place, had them give him back his his job to take on the Cities of Pontus, then left again. Then Cinna and Marius came back and took over the city. So Sulla turned round yet again from another successful campaign in Asia Minor, in Greece, against the Cities of Pontus. This time marched into the city and took over. 2-year dictatorship. Which kind of sort of told the next generation of people that it was okay to do that kind of thing. 2-year dictatorship where he tried to reform the legal system, do all sorts of things. Also, a lot of political opponents died, a lot of political allies as well, if you had enough land to be confiscated by the state. Here goes, nothing. So you can run into position. Then hold your ground, because that works quite well against cavalry. They're going to charge any moment now. They're going to do it. And that taught the next generation, after that it was okay to do that kind of thing. The next generation included Pompey, Caesar and Crassus. So when Caesar crossed the Rubicon, it's not the Rubicon, and marched into Rome with an army, it kind of had precedent. Kind of thing I'm doing now at the moment. Apart from Caesar had far better motives. Yeah, I'm just doing it out of sheer greed. But I think Caesar had his political life, his actual life at risk. He's told to come back to Rome without his army, in which case he would have been arrested and possibly killed. So he probably thought, to hell with that, I'm bringing my army with me. Right, you lot. Shaken? They're supposed to be urban cohorts. I don't expect that from urban cohorts. Some people just can't take their charging horses, I guess. Yes! Victory still seems certain. You can rally the troops. Also, you need to get involved. Victory's almost a certainty. Well, I'm glad you've sort of... Balance of forces is even. Thank God for that. Right, 68. That brought it down to a reasonable number. Luca can get involved. One faction leader on another. You know, boom, boom. Bit of Roman on Roman action. I'm gonna stop saying that. Balance of forces is even. That's fine. I can keep this up all day. Go ahead and rally the troops. Everybody's eager now. Like everybody.
It's a tragedy when a true Roman meets his death. The enemy leader has fallen.
The true Roman. Whining, some whining consul in the Senate. Ugh. Defeat seems certain, I should say so. What's his name again? Marcus Maxentius. All those good retinue members. Tagalongs. Well, they've gone as well. I wonder if they're part of the general's bodyguard. Anyway, that's a foregone conclusion. So, the only question is, does Luca die in the fighting? God, I hope not. He's got a reputation ahead of him as a wall breaker. Since I've discovered that an engineer is actually quite good at knocking down walls. An engineer, of course, is where we get ingenuity and genius. Where's genius and ingenuity from? So next time you meet an engineer, you see an engineer. Ask him if he's a genius. Well, that's a lot better, that is. 323 may seem like a steep price, but as they also resolve more than doubles that. Also, I've got Rome! Hey! Victory! And to occupy it, because who would sack Rome? That's what barbarians do. First things first, probably a temple. How badly managed was Rome? It's not got any sewers, it's not got any paved roads, it's not got any temples. Actually, the temples I can understand, because the Roman faction can't actually build temples, the Senate faction even. If you ever play them as, if you ever do a bit of, you know, I was going to call it hacking, but going into like the game files and make Senate playable, you have a difficulty that they just can't build any temples. You're going to build a shrine to Vulcan, so that you can live long and prosper. And there we go! Faction destroyed. Am I bothered? Not particularly. Didn't like me anyway. So the Senate tab's now greyed out. The Roman Republic is no more.
Aye, aye, Captain. All ashore.
So,
General, prepare for battle. Besieging settlement, sir.
it's a fairly foregone conclusion, so we didn't need to see that.
Victory! This land is Roman.
I'm going to enslave them, because I can't be doing with... Ooh. City expands, Oscar. Something I'm going to have to watch out. Can't be doing with happy Roman cities. And I can't afford that, so you'll have to wait. I start thinking about where I put my generals. Because if I put them all in the right places, these towns are going to grow very quickly. I think about moving him, hold on a second, moving him from there to Damascus. So that can grow very quickly. Because it's better to have a lot of small cities than a few huge ones. In terms of income. Also, general control. Now, Jerusalem is not very happy. Yes, I understand.
Sir, forward.
Now they're even less happy, but give them some races, they'll be fine.
Imperator.
You're going to go to Damascus.
Aye, Captain.
There's a certain way of doing this,
Disembark.
because you need to fight Tarentum properly, because they've got quite a few troops in the surrounding area.
Prepare for battle. Victory! Aye, Captain.
Now, I need you to get on the boat, and you to join that army there. So now we've got 2 sets of ballistas, which should be enough to take down the walls of Tarentum.
Prepare for battle. Besieging settlement, sir.
So they've got onagers and scorpions, which are always a bit of a pest. Praetorian cohorts, they're certainly a bit of a pest. More Praetorian cohorts and some Velite gladiators. Velite gladiators, they're fine, I'm not too bothered about them. Anyway, time for another siege battle. This turn is vital. I want to get as many cities, I think I've already said this before, but I want to get as many cities as I can this turn before like hordes and hordes of armies come my way.
Today we face those proud Romans, the Brutii. They
Yeah.
are worthy enemies, but enemies nonetheless.
That's right.
They stand alone. No friend has come to this place to die for them.
The same could be said for us.
Await my order.
Right, let's remember to deploy our army this time. So we want... That's a fairly clear-cut route. Can they come from any other direction? There's always this way. It's a very bumpy ride. Up and down the roof tiles. Not really. We have to walk past all those towers, and that looks dangerous. What about from the other side? Must be an easier way of getting across the battlefield map than this. Excuse me, my phone is going. Who's calling me? My father. Sorry about the mild interruption there, but it's well worth it for the little joke. And also, we are the Empire striking back. Since they've taken Rome now. I can't really get in that way. So, after spending a good 5 minutes just wasting everybody's time going around the city, we decided to start, well, where we start. That's a nice straight line, so we'll attack from there. Good. These two ballistas can park themselves there. Can you reach? Good. Now, the rest of his army can just sort of chill out, I guess. Everybody that can, fire at will. This is going to take a long time because if you fire them both at once, I think it does less damage. Each ballista does about 60% damage to a wall. You need to go over there and just check on the wall progress. Stop as soon as you can tell. %, 5%. Oh, jeez. Maybe we can put on flaming arrows. 8, 10, 12, 15. South of Italy is largely Greek in nature until very recently in the in Republican history. It was the Greek city-states in southern Italy that King Pyrrhus of Epirus went to save. I can't remember the famous battle now, but it's known throughout history for giving us the term Pyrrhic victory, in which Epirus won the battle, but at such a heavy cost there was practically a defeat. I think it's a wonderful term, and I don't think they have it in Rome Total War anymore, which is a crying shame. We have close victories instead. And yes, they're close victories, but are they Pyrrhic? Now, looks like there's some troops coming over there, trying to sneak by. Can't really sneak by when you've got a mini-map, can you? I wonder how many battles would have gone a different way if one general or another could have had a mini-map. It's like the entire battlefield. You could control it all from on a whim. Oh, there are Archer Auxilia. Well, they all look the same from up here. What I would rather like to do is take them out before they get through the gate, because I don't want to fight them again. They look like gladiators. And so they are. They're going to be pretty tired from running. Means they'll have pretty shaky morale. A good quick charge ought to sort them out. And of course every Unhappy due to exhaustion. Apparently they get unhappiness from attacking cavalry units as well. Oh, can you hear those towers going? I try to take them all out now. Oh, can you hear those arrows? Good, now you can take over. What's that, 68%? Don't fire at will, just fire at that. Don't let them get away! I only have to fight them later. Especially 26 of them. Christ. Those Praetorians are going to start firing their peeler in a moment now, I should imagine. You're terrible at chasing down units. Whoa! Oh well, it's only cavalry. Maybe we can sneak into the... Good. That was rather costly. I don't know why I did that now. Also, why haven't I got control of the gatehouse? I've already come through it. Hmm. 35? They're holding on pretty well. 84, okay. Chase them then! Go! Go! I feel sorry, but you're kind of like the epitome of bumbling incompetence. From continents, wasn't it? Now I heard there were some Praetorians. Oh, look at all those dead horses. So horses I feel sorry for. Right, there's some onagers at the town square. Sort them out. And if you don't, I won't be very happy. Ooh, what an awesome Temple of Mercury. What a waste. The Brutii can build Temples of Mars, which gives units experience points. The experience points are fantastic. Each one gives each unit an extra defense, extra attack, and it builds a Temple to Mercury.
The walls are down. Order your men on to victory.
Thank you. I know what I'm doing. If those legionary cavalry come back routing, I will not be happy. Better. So, everybody can march in, march forward. Wait, no, we've got to stop. We'll just stop them people getting anywhere.
Move out! Legionary cavalry!
But you lot can go to City Square by all means. And you as well.
Forward! Archer auxiliary!
Well, you can fire at whoever you can fire at. I look fairly devastating. Oh, that's the best time to take out Praetorians. It's all that heavily armoured elite troops that are just disappearing. Victory seems certain. Good. But you want a medal, you're taking out siege equipment. Ooh. Talking of losing elite units to stupid things, get those urban cohorts out of there. Well, nice enough idea, but...
Legionary cohort!
No, go over there.
Move! Forward!
So unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to win through just holding onto the town square, because they've wised up. Which is a shame. What I can do is get them to use up the peeler. I'd be all in favour of that. Which one is it that's under attack? 23. I just walked past it. Oh wait, no, you stay there. Ah! Defeat is certain. They're exhausted. There we go. Now, I'm going to be honest, I thought this would be a little easier than it is at the moment. Having said that, what do they have, like 5 Praetorian cohorts?
The enemy general is
Teach
slain,
him.
and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Now we wait. Thank you.
This is a heroic victory, worthy of Roman
I
arms.
don't know about that. Seems a bit costly to me.
Victory! This land is Roman!
Yeah, enslave it. Enslaving fellow Romans. I'm just awful, really. And you're getting pretty close. Your public order's down to 30. Right, okay. Now, how do we deal with the Greek situation? Let's send one of these top spies in to Corinth. And move everybody forward. And I mean everybody.
General,
except for the ballistas and 1 unit of peasants.
Attack! Besieging settlements, sir.
Pretty heavy, but hopefully most of them were peasants. And we've got a wonder! Statue of Zeus at Olympia gives us a +4 bonus to population loyalty in all settlements, and that means taxes. Whoa, that'll be fun. Everybody's too happy. Both people in Sparta. And they're more begrudging than unhappy. I don't know how you managed to wreck so much stuff, but don't do it in the future. I've got 3 more agents to send to... Ooh.
At your service. Watch.
56.
At your service.
Oh, I got killed. 56% chance of opening the gates. He can't do anything because he's already done it this turn.
General. Imperator. General.
If I take everybody apart from them... Oh, and the ballistas this time.
Imperator. Imperator. Attack! Besieging settlements, sir. Settlement under siege, sir. Imperator. Engage the enemy.
4 to 1. Yes! I've got Athens as well. It's a rather heavy victory, but I've got the city, and that's the important thing.
This land is
Enslave the place. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can recruit some new early legionary cohort. You can get some proper legions on the go. And you'll be able to do it next turn. Okay, so that southern Greece has been stabilised. So, what I think has been a rather good turn. You can go over there and stabilise the situation. We've taken Rome, Tarentum, Croton, Corinth and Athens. I love it when a plan comes together.
Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain.
You, I don't know what you can do. But he's quite a good commander, so I'm going to move him. I wonder if Croton... Yeah, they don't care if he's there or not because he works during the races in miserable zone, so... These troops... can join Tiberius Scipio at a later date. But certainly, there's no reason why he can't then go into Apollonia and cause a bit of fun down there. So two flank attack. He'll come from there, take Apollonia, possibly Salona, but I'm not too fussed about that. Take Apollonia, Thermon, then people up here can take Larissa, and then when these arrive, they can take Thessalonica. I want to play a bit of this Roman Civil War, because I do like Roman Civil Wars. I've got to take 10 more regions, and I can do most of it. Let's see, 7 more regions. 1, 2, 3, possibly 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so I've got a choice. Town expands. Ooh. Yeah, they don't like me in Damascus. Oh well. Suppose I need to recruit a new spy now. So I'm impressed with that. I'm impressed with that turn. I think that's a plan come together. I've got on a good footing for the rest of the rest of the Civil War. I'm going to finish off now by looking at how much happier everyone is. How much more money I can make from taxing. More taxes, taxes, taxes. Right, that's everybody stabilised. An empire in the making, certainly is now, not a republic. And with that, I will see you next time, when probably the hordes are going to come and we're going to get some epic battles the next couple of turns. So stick around for that. I'll see you later.